Morning, guys. Morning, my good people. Good evening, good afternoon. It depends on the time zone you are watching me. Let me know where you are actually watching me from. What is the time? In case you might be asking yourself, who is this? This is your boy Kamanja underscore KE. I'm doing this right away from my house, East Africa, Kenya, to be very precise, Nyabwanze village. Guys, remember, I speak for this village and I speak from this village. That is what I can tell you. I'm the foot on the ground. And that's why today, guys, it's early morning. It's 8 a.m. early morning. It's very bright, a bright morning. And we are out today. We are not running to the field to go and train. We are going for a friendly match. That's why I am set, guys. For those guys who support Man City, I'm also a supporter of Man City, guys. I love the colors and I love the way they play. Yesterday, I was very much impressed with the way they played, and they won 4 goals to 1. That is a huge game. That is a very huge win. That is it. But for our Arsenal brothers, my Arsenal heart, where my heart beats, you know, we always win. We always win. So welcome back to this video of the day. This is a brand new day, a brand new video, a video that I'm going to look at several issues in the village, things that are actually happening in the village, and some breaking news, guys. Some breaking news. I watched this video. I watched and I said something was to come after this. Something was to come after it, and actually, it eventually happened. And that is, you know, it's a sad story, but I'm gonna be telling you why it's a sad story, and we are here and we don't want to leave things the way they are. We don't want to leave things the way they are. But first, before I just go direct to what I want to tell you today, guys, in case you are very new here, you haven't heard about Kamanja, or you've been hearing about Kamanja and this is your first time to come across my channel, guys, feel at home, away from home. Just subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a sweet comment. Leave a sweet comment, guys. Leave a very, very sweet comment, and let us grow together. Take me, remember, it's a road to 3,000 subscribers. And before that, guys, let me congratulate my new fans, my new subscribers. Guys, I have seen several, quite a number. Like one video, my last video gave me about 50 subscribers, and I was very, very much happy. Guys, I don't force you to do this, but you are always touched by what I always tell you. You are always you are always falling in love with my vibes. And that is why I am here, and I'm very glad. I'm very happy. Like, I have a wonderful family. Let God keep on blessing you guys, because without you, without your support, I could have been nothing. Your support counts. Your support really counts. I am nothing without your support. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. Kim has woken up and is giving me some popcorns. Mm. So that is it, guys. Mm. Feel at home, away from home. And by the way, mm, I have seen my travel commando. I am Maro, actually preparing for everything, going down and up, preparing for the visitors to come, actually preparing for his for the stables and the paddocking the land and everything. And I feel like this guy is very hardworking. He is very hardworking. Uh, he is not even bothered with the haters, what haters talk about him and everything. With bad energy, and I like it. And I always tell you that Aya Marwa is always our role model. The way he behaves, guys, most of us are supposed to, or most of the people who follow him are supposed to behave the same way, so that he has a big dream. He has a big dream, guys. He has a very big dream. Congratulations to my brother in the village here, Mayugno. I missed to be in your company. I really wanted to enjoy the ride inside that Range Rover, but that is the progress we need. Tell me, where are the haters now? What have they done? People who used to bash Mayuguno. Oh, today is Mayuguno. Oh, Mayuguno. Oh, Mayuguno and wife. Oh, Mayuguno. Now tell us, when you see that machine coming, the Range Rover, or how did you guys feel? That is what we always ask for. That's what we always campaign for. That is our gospel. We preach positivity, and you can see what positivity is actually uh, bringing up in this village. People are now driving. Hmm? Very soon, Maro is opening up his Marwa Safaris, yani that touring safaris company. Already we have a driver, a professional driver, very experienced driver within the villa, and everything is now becoming very fine. When you are peaceful, when you are positive, you become very peaceful, and you think positively. That is all. Even God, where He is actually happy that my people, the people I created, they are doing something. They are doing something. But for the negative energies, guys, for the guys who have decided to invest in negative energies, I'm very sorry. I am very sorry, guys. That is an update, just a recap of what is actually happening from where the village, now so fine, and every person is actually fantastically fine. And I'm gonna be assuring you that nothing is going amiss. The only thing that we have now, the only trending story that is now trying to go, things are getting messier, is between Gintu and David Jr. But I've told you, Gintu is very strategic. Gintu knows what he wants, but also David Jr. understands what is there for him. So if it is going to take a legal way, well and good, between David Jr. and Gintu. But I have told you, Gintu is somebody who is supposed to be brought to a stop because of so many. He's so chaotic, problematic. He's a troublemaker. And I want to ask people, let us actually join hands together to condemn his actions. Yes, some of his subscribers are seeing that Gintu is actually a champion, but for us people on the ground, people who are seeing him, this is not a guy you can consider a champion. This is a guy who is very selfish, cunning, a guy who is very greedy, and he knows, very strategic. He has some dirty strategies, so he knows how to drive on with his own agenda, and that's why he is not fit for this village. Feeling so much entitled. I've seen so many haters going to Matiko's place, like, oh, let us go do this, trying to even some haters. I saw one hater, a big fool, trying to threaten David Jr. Oh, now come and do this. Somebody who has nothing completely, somebody with nothing completely. Sometimes I wonder. I always watch and like, what is this? I always wonder what is actually happening. Hmm? Before you go and start making videos, before the same guy, like, oh, you went brought Matiko from Nairobi, you actually dumped him in the village, you've never made any follow-up. But now, because some money started trickling in, that is what the haters can do. That is where they can run to. They want easy money. They want easy money. And I cannot be like here, blind myself and not say like this is what is happening. Guys, enjoy watching this video. Watch the video from the start to the end, and like the video, leave a sweet comment. Guys, subscribe in case you're very new here. This is a very, very nice video. This is a very, very nice channel where the truth is only talked about. We only give out the truth. We give our correct opinions without prejudice. We are not here like, oh, like I have seen some haters in the name of subscribers or in the name of commenters into my channel, trying to tell me and trying even to actually ask me if I, sometimes some comments don't even bother me, because when I look the way, when I actually listen to what you comment, when I read what you comment, I can actually explain, I can read the person, I can see you, I can see the person in you. So if I see a negative comment, I know this is a fool that is commenting. There is this one guy called, she's a lady. I don't know if she's called a ranger, or I don't know, RN Ranger. Yes, I'm gonna be cooking something for her because I've seen her coming to my channel, always commenting a lot of stupid things that I cannot stomach, I cannot tolerate. She doesn't know me, I doesn't know her. Guys, if you feel it's good, like these haters, if you want to watch me. Don't even comment. Support by watching. After all, you're supporting me. Don't even comment. I don't need your negative energies. What I need, guys, only positive vibes. That is where we dwell. I need gospel. The gospel we preach is positivity. We are not captives of negativity. That is what you are supposed to know. We are not captives. And I'm not, Kamanja, I'm not a captive of negativity. So I always think upright and I always think positively. So this nonsense, you come to my channel and you start calling me names because you actually heard it from the haters. You actually heard it from the fools. You decide to tell me, oh, this and this. Guys, I've never even called a person a name here. Me, I don't do name calling. I always go direct to you. If you are X, I will call you X and I will try to teach you where you went wrong. After all, apart from entertaining you guys, I educate, I bring awareness, I correct, I set things very straight. That is my role in this platform. So watch out. Be warned, you hater. You are not supposed to come to my channel and start commenting something very nonsense. Yeah, if you feel like positivity is not giving you what you want, go try negativity. That is where you can thrive. But in this channel, in our channels, you are not allowed. You are not allowed. You are not allowed. You go make correct. That is why I can believe that you've gotten me correct. So, guys, that was not my big story. My big story starts now. And this is how it starts. Away from this village, some 5-10 kilometers, 5 to 7 kilometers from this village, most YouTubers have been making journeys. Most positive YouTubers from this village have been making journeys to the Noah's Boat Orphanage, where Pastor Esther Kanyuri is. They have been going there, God willingly. They have been going there, helping those children there. They have been going there helping. You know, to start from Mercy Empire, who can make journeys from Uganda and comes to Noah's Boat Orphanage. And I can attest to you that we have even children in that orphanage who are named after YouTubers in this village. Fellow the Boy, it's Nasto, Maja KE. All those guys, these are the people who also even made me to go to that place. I went there. And the first day, guys, when I reached there, when I went to that orphanage, I was touched from how Pastor Esther behaves. She is very emotional. I've come to realize that this emotional status, it's a plastic, those are just the plastic emotional situations that she tries to create so that she can get help. That is one way of killing a rat for her. So I was not surprised when Prisca Sagati went there and he found a drunk person in the name of a school, I don't know, a worker in that place. And this drunkard person was disturbing, has been a menace to the kids, to the children inside that orphanage. Yes. Under the watch of Pastor Esther. This criminal doesn't even follow the right path to the school or to the orphanage. He jumps over the fence, Moso. He jumps over the tank and enters. We have been hearing a lot of messy stories about that orphanage. Children being raped, children being mistreated, children are suffering. Guys, this is not a rescue center. This is not a rescue center. This is a money minting pit that is made by Pastor Esther. When Pastor Esther rocked the news that he was taking this orphanage, or the orphanage was being taken away from by a given Mzungu woman, people actually sympathized with her. She cried. We never knew that what she was crying out, the tears were crocodile tears. She knew that if she cried, she was to be relevant. She is very strategic, just like Gintu. She wants to get money. And I'm not surprised when actually Prisca took a step and this drunkard person was arrested for causing chaos, problems in that orphanage, and risking the lives of these young children. Prisca Sagati has now been thrown under the bus by the same Pastor Esther, who has been talking well about Prisca Sagati. Look at how ungrateful people are. It is through these cameras that Prisca Sagati has been going there with Nasto, Maja KE, Mass Empire. These are the cameras that have actually to an extent brought some joy to those children. These are the cameras that actually made Pastor Esther to create her own YouTube channel. So for her to create a YouTube channel was not to show people how she is helping. She was actually opening a YouTube channel to make money. She is on a business. She doesn't care of those young children in that orphanage. The only thing that she is caring for, it is how to get sponsors and get money, make everything. No wonder the assistant to her is her own daughter, who is now a YouTuber. The only camera that is allowed in that compound. Who is Pastor Esther to tell Prisca Sagati, or to actually lock out Prisca Sagati, somebody who has been going there with a lot of support? Now that Prisca Sagati has been locked out, the only camera I've told you that is allowed into that orphanage is Pastor Kanyuri's camera, or the Pastor Kanyuri's daughter camera that is allowed there. They have now known the importance of having sponsors. And that is the main reason as to why Prisca Sagati has been locked out. All YouTubers, there is no filming in that home. All YouTubers have been locked out. Does this woman know how much support she is sending away? She is going to regret. She is a very greedy mother. She is not lazy. She cannot take care of children. Whoever gave her this kind of mind to open up an orphanage should actually call it back. This orphanage now should be repossessed. She means not well to these children. And the government is now supposed to intervene. Because what she is doing, and I've told you as we are talking now, after that guy, one guy was arrested, and Prisca Sagari, I think she has intervened, that guy has been set free. The government officers are in that orphanage doing thorough investigation and trying to unmask many atrocities that have been going on there under the watch of Madam Pastor Esther. Yeah. She's now faking sickness. Oh, I am sick. I have been called by people, I don't want to see you. They have said, you filmed, you gave out wrong information. The same information she has been giving. When she saw Marwa, one of the greatest people, going there in this country, she cried. She told Marwa how men jumped over the fence and raped the young girls. She has now she is now busy saying no, she never said it. She is a pastor. People eating in the name of God. People taking advantage in the name of God. Carrying a Bible on the right hand, and this is a bag for money collection. on the left hand. She preaches water and now she's drinking wine. Hey, the house of God is on fire. The house of God is on fire. There is big trouble, guys. Very big trouble. Kuja fagia side. There is very big trouble, guys. Very, very big trouble. And I think very soon, if she keeps on doing this way, she's going to get herself in hot soup. Of all the people, how should you actually lock out Prisca Sagati? Do you know really how Prisca Sagati is loved at that orphanage? The children. Even here at the village, when I go, I take my boys to the field. I always pass where Prisca Sagati's way, like where she lives, her homestead. I have been knowing Prisca Sagati since childhood. She is a very hard-working lady, prayerful lady, and I want to tell you that she does things with a lot of sincerity. She does things with a lot of clarity. And I always say, if there is a problem somewhere, if you want a mediator, if you want a peacemaker, Prisca Sagati is my number one choice. I know why. I know why. I know why I'm actually fronting Prisca Sagati. I know why. So for Prisca Sagati, actually, like people never knew that when you close a door, God opens another door. You know, now Pastor Esther has chased away the support. That support has gone to a nearby orphanage. And how I wish the second orphanage, we all need to go there and support the second orphanage so that we shame this Pastor Esther, who is now under the control of his sponsors, of our sponsors. Tell me, when she was actually opening those gates for us, for Marwa, for David Jr., for Git Riba, for actually Mayuguno, did she actually think about the sponsors? Where are the restrictions coming from now? Guys, ungrateful people in the name of God, ungrateful people mistreating children in the name of God, making people suffer in the name of God. They are eating in the name of God. Pastor Esther, who is now telling people how she is very sick and how the sponsors are on her neck, trying to tell her that, you know, the YouTubers going there taking advantage. They are not even looking at the support that is being taken there. The clothes, the sanitary pads, food. They are even building there. I saw even Cloud Joseph is building there. Marwa decided, you know, no wonder Marwa made a U-turn, a very drastic U-turn. And Marwa came out live and told us that, you know, guys, I cannot swim in a river or I cannot swim in an ocean in waters that I really don't know their extent. He meant something. That this woman, this pastor, like other fake pastors around, she cannot be trusted. She's a dangerous woman. She's somebody taking advantage over these small children. And all these things that have been said about her, they are true. I can now confirm. All these things, when we watched the news, Citizen TV and everything, you know, how this pastor was crying, oh, they want to take my orphanage. This was my own making. We came here, we protected, we defended her. But we never knew. We were defending a wolf in a sheep's skin. We were defending a monster. And I want to tell you now, things are going down like, whew. Things are going, she's the person behind those children being suffering there. It means that she doesn't use the money even those sponsors are taking. You know, now she's trying to use Prisca as a cover-up. Like, you know, it is only YouTubers who do this. She doesn't want to be accountable. And I've told you, the government officers are there investigating and trying to determine her accountability and the status of those young children, most of the young girls and boys who are in that orphanage. This is not an orphanage, guys. You can think it's an orphanage, a rescue home. This is not a rescue home. This is a money minting pit. I am repeating. This is Pastor Esther's money minting pit. She's ready. She's actually eager to make a lot of money where she is. And that's why I can even suspect that most of those young children there, they might be her relatives. And she is using them to make money. This is a criminal offense. This is against humanity. What is the difference between Pastor Esther and the human traffickers? She is an oppressor. She has forgotten. You know, guys, let me tell you, people do forget bridges that actually take them to the other side. She cannot build bridges. She's busy destroying the bridges. She's busy cutting off the hands of support in the name of being controlled by sponsors. Guys, I tell you something. Even Prisca Sagadi said when I saw her, like saying, "Oh, guys, I feel dejected. That place is no good zone. You know, they send me away." Yes, after all, you know, Prisca, you were warned. You are only your good heart, only your kind heart took you to that Noah's Boat orphanage home. It's through your. It is just because you are kind-hearted, but the truth, you are warned. When you saw our travel commando pulling himself in a flash of a second, pop, out of supporting that orphanage, he knew something was amiss. Something fishy was cooking up. Now it's Gitiriba's turn. Now it is my Yuguno David Jr.'s turn. You know, many subscribers are regretting supporting this woman. They thought they were supporting these young girls and boys, but the truth, their support has been landing in Pastor Esther's account. They have been supporting Pastor Esther. And guys, the way that woman receives people with a lot of cries, very emotional. She cries. She prays. Kumbe, this woman is praying. When she knows that money is coming out, she becomes very emotional. She weeps. She knows how to call money. She knows how to drill money. She knows how to drill some profit. That is a profit-making organization. Guys, that is not a rescue center. And the government should step in. The government should step in to make sure that those children are given to the best handling hands. They are not supposed to be left under Pastor Esther's care. Even if she's the person who bought that land and everything. Yes, they can leave that land for her and the children to be taken to a better home. Because for her, somebody who is chasing away support in the name of sponsors. Where were those sponsors when Marwa was going there? When were all those sponsors? When YouTubers were flocking that place with a lot of support, trying to advise you what to do. Where were those sponsors? Now you are telling us, you are telling Prisca Sagati that the sponsors are very much hurt. The sponsors are very much disappointed. They don't feel happy when you do that, when you did it. Now she's trying to blame fingers. She's pointing fingers to Prisca Sagati, as if Prisca Sagati has taken trouble to that place. She knows what she's hiding. And the government of Kenya should not sit and watch this woman, Pastor Esther, taking advantage over vulnerable children. Children who are always mistreated. Children who are suffering in the name of being taken care of in an orphanage here in Migori, Kuria, Kenya. The government should step in. And Pastor Esther should also be called in to be responsible for that. And let those sponsors come on the ground, see what is actually happening. I have gone there. Many people have gone there. They can tell you. People don't go there just to go and make views. People always go there just for the love of those kids, to show those kids love. Many of us, we've grown in hard places during hard times. So we know when a kid needs help, we know what we feel. But for Esther, this pastor, fake pastor, she's trying to think that, when YouTubers go there, they go to make views so that they get money. She doesn't look at the support they take there. She's now turning out to be ungrateful and trying to blackmail YouTubers. All these YouTubers from Nyabwanse, I've told you, fellow the boy has got kids there named after him. Prisca Sagati, very spiritual, prayerful. She has kids that she is mentoring there. And how I wish the government allows her and allows fellow the boy, allows Nasto to take those kids from there and take them to a better orphanage. Because those children are getting the support through these guys. And these are the guys who have been locked out of that orphanage. Cloud Joseph, you are also supposed to be very careful. This woman, this fake pastor Esther, she's up to something. There is something big that this pastor is hiding in her tears, in her emotions, in her prayers. She has a hidden agenda. And that hidden agenda, guys, is purely making money. She wants money. She wants to take advantage over the people who are going there, taking the support there. This woman is supposed to be, this is supposed to be a police case. This is supposed to be a police case. She's trying to plant things that even Prisca never said. I was watching the video when that man was arrested, when even Prisca called her and told her what was happening. Prisca calling the OCS or calling the DO, and the law intervened. But what was wrong when Prisca Sagati was saving these kids from a monster? Somebody who was actually trying to risk young children's lives. Now, what was he doing? What was Pastor Esther doing? Now she's trying to fake to us, telling us, she is sick and everything. We know. She has known the art of activating donations. For her to know YouTubers, that was heaven for her. Guys, Pastor Esther has not reached heaven. Our heaven is on the sponsors and these YouTubers who have been creating a good heaven in that Noah's Boat orphanage compound. Now that she has locked support out, let that support be directed somewhere, and God is going to touch that woman of the second orphanage. We are going to go there. We are going to flock there. We are going to take our support there. We don't want to deal. And I want to ask my sister Prisca Sagati, you have nothing to answer. When I was watching your video and you are asking for forgiveness you did nothing wrong. You owe nobody an apology. You actually said what you saw. And now the government of Kenya should step in and investigate this woman. There is very big messy things that this woman might be doing. And these kids, because of fear, she might be even using such a guys to send fear, to create fear to these children so that they don't speak up their minds. And even her daughter knows much of the things that are going there. And those are the things that we want to unmask. So that we don't leave people eating in the name of God, taking advantage of people in the name of God. Fake pastors. That is how I can call them. In the name of they want to take care of people. Taking care of people when you are locking away support just because you got your own sponsors. Who gave you those sponsors? You got those sponsors through these cameras. She is forgetful. This woman, one day she's going to regret, and I want to tell you, she has started regretting. The food, the clothes, every person takes there. They are nowhere now. She has been left alone. Amekuwa na kiburi sana. She's very ungrateful. Very, very much ungrateful. Yeah, let her be investigated. This is my call. And I always tell people, I always ask people, before you start supporting somebody, like sponsoring people to have this, sponsoring people to do this and that, guys, it's high time. You take your time and know who actually needs that support and who doesn't need. The same song I've been singing here. Privileges once misused, they are withdrawn. Prisca Sagati, you did the best thing. Let us now see how she's going to say. Let us now wait and see what the sponsors are going to, like how the sponsors are going to drive that orphanage forward. Now that, it's now becoming a police case, the police are there. Don't say that Prisca Sagati also told the DCI to go there and investigate, or the police to go and investigate. This thing has hit. When, that drunk man was arrested from that place, it brought a lot of eyebrows. So it attracted a lot of government intervention. And that's why this woman is slowly being investigated. And very soon, she is going to get herself in hot soup. She is going to regret this step. She has actually touched a wrong person. She has actually turned out to be ungrateful. She's now turning people's support for granted. Me, I pity her. I sympathize with the children there. Guys, if you are one supporting those children, I don't think that is the best way through. But Pastor Esa, those children are not getting the full support that you guys intend to give them. So it's good you find even these guys to intervene so that those children are transferred from that orphanage, because she doesn't own them, to a different orphanage, an orphanage that can offer good care to these children, an orphanage that can guarantee the safety of these children. After all, that is a private premise. We want to take, even if it's a government, a public premise, it would be nice. It would be nice. But for this woman, I don't think she is the best caretaker. She is using God's name, in the name of taking care of these children, for our own selfish gains. That is it. Me have nothing to fear. Let me tell her the truth. So guys, keep on supporting us. Keep on watching this video. Watch your space. Enjoy watching this video, guys. Thank you in advance for those guys who are enjoying this video. God bless you for watching me, subscribing to my channel, guys. Thank you in advance. Your support counts. Another support I always cry for, guys. I know 2 to 3 guys. Prisca Sagati, my sister, you have an influence. You can influence those guys. Kindly, you know what I'm going through. My boys have no football balls. If you give me 3, you get me 2. You get me 1. Prisca Sagati, you're my guy. You are my people. You are my person, eh? Kindly, I need football balls. Don't fail to support me. I kindly request you to support us. Top Talent Sportif Football Club in Nyabwanze. Guys, it's my own initiative. And yes, I'm not overwhelmed, but when we need support, we come here, we ask for support. It's good if I get people to buy us jerseys, training kits, football balls. For these 2 months, I think I'm going to be keeping these boys very busy and getting the best from them. Till we meet again in my next video, guys, I want to leave here and I want to ask God actually to be with you. Let us pray for those children in that orphanage. Let us also come in one and to support the second orphanage. I was looking at that woman. I saw some sincerity in her. She's very correct. She has the files and everything. Something that Pastor Esther doesn't even show. Pastor Esther, she's just like an naysayer. She doesn't have proofs. She's there to cry so that, when she gives out those crocodile tears, people think that she's the righteous person. No. She is a wrong pastor. Take care. Avoid this, Pastor Esther. Let us go support. Let us support the children. Let us support the other orphanage. But Pastor Esther must be avoided. Let us avoid Pastor Esther. For that, the humiliation he caused to Prisca Sagati is the same humiliation he'll be causing to even the sponsors. It's because they really don't know they are dealing with a snake, a green snake in green grass. You cannot know her. She's just camouflaging. She is just camouflaging. That is all I can tell you. Till we meet again, guys, I'm very happy today. We pray for my team. Today we have a friendly match away from this village. Pray for my team for a win, and God is going to bless you. After all, we are going to come back with a win. Guys, that is it. Till we meet again in my next video. Keep watching. Keep locked in. Watch your space. Guys, enjoy supporting us. Enjoy watching these videos. Kwaheri sana.